Welcome to this presentation about professional English in use management. It's part of a self-study series from Cambridge University Press that includes key vocabulary in medicine and law. My name's Arthur McKeown, one of the co-authors. The book contains 40 two-page units. Each unit has text to contextualize key vocabulary, exercises to practice the vocabulary, and over-to-you tasks to relate the vocabulary to a student's own experience. The book has 7 sections, each with 5 or 6 double-page units in important areas of management. Each unit presents key vocabulary on the left-hand page and exercises on the facing right-hand page. Likely users of the book are those who are thinking about studying management and need help with the specialist vocabulary. The book can also provide self-study support just before or during the academic year. The publishers had already identified a potential opportunity in the market for this title. Their sales teams had carried out a survey to identify the features that would be attractive to potential purchasers and users of the material. The project began with a conversation I had with a former colleague. She had completed the law book in this series and had been asked by Cambridge for a proposal for a similar book about the vocabulary of management. We had to prepare a proposal to outline the likely content and sequence in which the different units would appear and some sample units. Some changes were made by the editorial committee and then we started production. The first draft was then reviewed by staff in several universities who made some comments and suggestions. We also had to work with a designer to incorporate some visual material to enhance the overall layout of the book. Our approach drew on work done by people such as Michael West and his general service word list, Michael Lewis's lexical approach, and Michael McCarthy's work to provide practice material on different types of vocabulary. We analysed texts to identify key terms in management English, their word families, for example, to manage, management, manager, and their collocations, for example, management role, management style, financial management. We have been able to identify several valuable self-study books that can be recommended for student use when they complete our book. These focus on academic vocabulary, collocations, and business vocabulary. There are, of course, other books from different publishers which focus on the language, especially grammar and vocabulary used in business and management, especially to develop communication skills. What makes our book unique is the focus on the results of careful research into the language, especially the vocabulary that a student will encounter in management modules. And we've tried hard to use contexts that are relevant and recent. It can be difficult to describe important management concepts in less than 200 words and to embed relevant vocabulary. But we had a talented editor who could make suggestions and provide solutions. We were not involved in the pricing decisions set for this project. The publisher already has time-tested procedures for this. That said, their Director of Innovation is considering an app to attract additional users. The publisher has a large sales team in most parts of the world. Roz and I can attend conferences and workshop days for teachers. We can also make some use of teacher and learner support areas on the web. The book has started to appear in academic bookshops locally, nationally, and internationally. It's also available for purchase on the Cambridge website, as well as in online bookshops such as Eason and Amazon. There are opportunities to develop audio activities that can be made available through English 360. I may create another publishing proposal based on collaborative web quests, a concept developed by Bernie Dodge. And an opportunity has emerged to create a certificate in professional English for managers to be offered by the University of Ulster. This is another example of innovation at work in the Business Institute. In conclusion, I hope I have been able to give you some understanding of the product of this project, the process involved in making it happen, and some solutions for problems encountered. I'll be happy to answer questions. Thank you.